Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Jules and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another video. I really do appreciate it. So as you can see, we've got another make, do, mend video location today. I'm still at my boyfriend's. I think the plan is for me to go home next Wednesday. Because he will be 8 weeks post-op on Thursday and I have Wednesday, Thursday off, so it's easier to move all my stuff because I've accumulated so much stuff here. So yeah, so that's the plan. He will be able to drive and everything then as well. So yeah, I mean everything's going well. The only issue we're having is his hip that still needs operated on. So the one that he's had operated is working fine. Very little pain. And good movement in it, but he obviously still needs the other one doing, so limited movement in that one. So he's still kind of using the crutches to walk because it's just easier and he walks better and more normally stepping if he's using the crutches, whereas when he doesn't use them he kind of shuffles with one leg, so it's not very good. So I'm coming in, it's Thursday night. I'm coming in with my budget for next week and a wee cash condensing, I hope. And I don't want to make it too long because I'm videoing upside down and it takes ages to turn around and then load. So yeah, let's just go through it quickly with you. I did have a pen and a calculator here. I've also come down with a cold as well, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit rubbish actually, to be perfectly honest. But hey ho. So I am predicting a rollover of £252.25, and the reason, if you watched my last video, the reason it's so high is that I got £50 in cash from my other half, and that was to go towards fuel and stuff, and I haven't actually used any fuel yet, so I've still got plenty that's going to last me till the week end. So yeah, sorry, my brain's a bit foggy. So I'm hoping that we'll come out with around about £252.25. Not predicting any other money, not predicting any other sinking funds at the minute, but what I might do is when I do my cash condensing to show you what I'm thinking about for next week, but we'll go through this way just now. So let's get the old calculator out. I'm going to miss this when I leave. So 25225, and then I'm going to bring in £1.99 from Etsy. That's to cover my Apple storage and also to cover my website. So 25424, which I was meaning to do while I was here, but just haven't got around to doing it, unfortunately. So yeah, that's a wee bit disappointing. Bills due to come out, the 200 Club, which is £4, my Apple storage and the website, which we've already explained. So in total my bills come to £5.99, and that gives me 248.25. Now I probably will actually, I've just realised the date, use sinking funds from Father's Day here and put them into this column here as well, but I'll do that. Whatever I bring in will cancel out whatever I use anyway, so it doesn't make too much difference for the prediction. It's just as long as I record it when I come down to do the actual one, that should work. I know money's a bit tight, but I am going to spend on my credit card, not the one that I pay in my bills, another one I have. I want to get a strimmer because I just cannot get anybody to come and trim my garden, and Alan's not fit. So I need to get a lightweight one that I can use, and that will basically cut a forest, because my garden, I went down to the house the other day and it is so overgrown, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to sort of bring that credit card in to like a direct debit shortly once I've used it. So we'll deduct the £10 here, which leaves us with 238.25. So Alan does have a big massive petrol strimmer, which is amazing, does the job, but I can't carry it, and I also can't pull the cord on it to make it work, so I really need one that's easy to use, or else I just won't bother doing it. Sinking this funds this week, we're really doing the bare minimum. We're only going to put £30 in. So yeah, really just the bare minimum. What am I going to actually do? I'm not putting anything into my annuals. I'm going to put £5 into Bank of Mum because I really want that, 1,000, and then get my car maintenance started. And £5 goes to Piper's Vet Fund every week regardless. I'm going to have to put £5 into our groom because she gets groomed in July and it's £50. And the weekend away also needs to be funded by September. And we have another weekend in July that I'll probably have to put some towards, whether it be petrol or whatever, I'm not sure. So I'll have to keep that going. And then Piper needs some food. So, especially if we are going home next week. So that's where my £30 comes in. So we will deduct that from our total, which leaves us with 208 minus 30. Oops, 208.25. For groceries, I'm going to put £40 in for groceries because I'll have to get pretty much everything. I don't think I've got anything left in the house really at all. I've emptied my freezer. I've emptied my fridge, I've emptied my cupboard, my tins and stuff, and brought it all up here over time. So yeah, I'll need to restock most of that. Fuel, I'm only going to put £45 in because the other half will be driving again. He can then take the dogs to the croft, and I don't have to do all that driving back and forth like I've been doing for the past 8 weeks. To walk the dogs for an hour because, well, I've said once I leave, things are going back to normal, and he does the dogs generally. And I maybe just do a little wander in the evening with the dogs, but he does the main walk, so hopefully he'll be fit for that. And then my spending, miscellaneous and work spending are all getting £5, which takes that to £100, which leaves us with £108.25. Excuse me. I'm then going to put £10 to my monthly savings challenge, and then £5 to Father's Day, and then that's all the challenges I'm going to do, apart from any change left over for the penny challenge. Any coins, because I am going to, just for this month only, I'm just going to carry over any notes left in this money for the next week because we are a bit tight. So we're not predicting anything on there just now, but I'm sure there will be some change. So we will then deduct 15, which leaves us already, as you can see, 93.25. So 93.25 is not going to get me through 2 weeks before I get paid again. This has been the first month because I went down to 30 hours contract, and it's been quite stressful, I have to admit. I can go back up to 30 hours, to 37.5 hours, but with him being off, it's been easier not to, but I am going to have to. And yeah, that's a different story for a different time. So we are just finished budgeting for this week, and we just still have another week, and then I get paid on the Tuesday of the following week. So even if I need to bring a little bit in from next wage, I'll be fine. But all I'm doing is then a catch-22, because then it'll make the July one longer as well. So I'm really hoping I can get money to stretch out over the next fortnight. I'm really sorry about my snotty nose. I thought I'd filled my bills in for the next little while, but I haven't. Let's have a wee look at June and see what other bills we've still got to come out. Not June, May. What am I talking about? So we have gone to here, so we still have Netflix and the TV license to come out, and that is it. So as far as bills are concerned, we're fine, but then we're not going to have much money for groceries and challenges and things like that on £93.25. So, but anyway, what I want to talk to you about is I'm going to do a little cash condensing. I don't have any of my I've not actually thought this through. I don't have any. What am I talking about? Oh my goodness. Oh, I've not got any of the little things that tell you how much is in here. Placeholders. So that's going to make it a little bit awkward. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write on one of these sheets here that I've got. So I've got a scrap of paper here, so I'll just write what I'm taking out of each one and to put in the bank, because I've just got too much cash lying about the house. And also I need to put the car insurance in because that needs to get paid in July. So, and hopefully I'll be able to talk you through what my plan is to give me some more money for the end of the month. Yes, I have an emergency fund, but I'm really trying not to have to dip into it. So, car insurance, I'm going to take all of this out. So we're taking 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 240, 250 out of car insurance, which will leave that at 550. Leave them in there. And then car tax, again, there is 200 in here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So with this is where my plan is. I'm thinking of continuing paying my car insurance monthly for this year. I don't think it's too much of a difference, probably maybe a tenner of a difference, if not less, if you pay it in full. But then that would give me this £200 to add into my budget for the next 2 weeks after this week. So can you let me know your thoughts on this, whether that you think that's a good idea or not? That is my thought process, is to use the car tax money, continue to pay monthly, because I'd have to go in and cancel the direct debit anyway, and then reapply for tax. So it is a bit of a faff. So that's where my thought is. But anyway, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75 in Alan's birthday. So we're going to leave that there. Leave that in. And then emergencies all in the bank of mum. I'm just going to leave there because there's 900 in there. When I get there's 720, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. Yeah, there's 900 in there. So when I get another 100 in there, I will just give it the cash to my mum. Easier. And the vet fund, we're going to take anything out of this. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 65. So we're going to take 100 out of that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Out, and that will leave us with 465. I think I actually went through all of these, to be fair, so I know what's in them. And when I put all this money in the bank, I will then transfer it all over to Chase, which is where I keep all my savings, basically. So then they get interest on them. going to leave the house as is. It's got 100 in it, and furniture's no 80 in it, and furniture got 100, so I'll just leave that. Dog room will leave, clothing will leave, beauty will leave, weekend away. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92. I'll take 100 out, and then that way I've got money in the bank in case I need to pay the deposit for anything. 20, 40, 60, 81. Now I will have to put placeholders in here at some point, but gifts will leave, treats will leave, electric will leave, eating out, gifting's already in the bank, and Etsy postage. So now we're going to Christmas. Then we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 50, 60. So we'll put 60 back in and take 100 out. This would be so more satisfying if I actually had placeholders to go in. Never mind. I just need it out, so I put it to the bank. The monthly savings challenge, I'm gonna, will I just leave? No, let's take it out. Put a placeholder in. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Take 200 out. 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. What have I done here? No, that's right. So take 200 out monthly and 270. Oh no, that is right. We're in week 2, aren't we? Gone into week 3. Now, Rubik's Cube. I hate to tell you all, but I'm thinking about making this redundant. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 9500. I'll leave that in there for just now. I'm thinking of changing that out now because I'm not really going to have £20 spare every week to bargain on. So I might just do like a £5 challenge or something. Unicorn. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. I'll just leave that there. I must clean that, mustn't I? Keep saying that every time. And then Father's Day. Then the challenges. Now, what I did find, because I don't know if I told any of you, but I've actually booked to get my hair cut for the first time since about a year, maybe 2 years before COVID in a salon. I have been getting Alan to trim my hair recently, just straight across because it's long, and I colour it myself, but I don't want to do that anymore. I really want to get it cut, and it's going to be about £120, which I can't believe that's what they're going to cost me to get it cut short, basically. I am getting a colour too, but yeah, £220. But anyway, I found this me time envelope that still had the cash in, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 150. So that will do nicely for my hair, and it's me time, so it's absolutely perfect that is just clear and found like that. So I'm over the moon. So that is in there ready for, I'm just going to leave it in cash and just pay the lady in cash. Now these are all empty, I think I checked, yeah. So yeah, so leave that there and I can pay the hairdresser. I've never been to the hairdresser before, this little lady before, so I'm a bit nervous because I don't really like hairdressers. Yeah, so that is that. So I'm going to put all this cash into the bank tomorrow. in fact, I might even just take it down to the post office tonight and put it in my account tonight. But yeah, so that is me. That's my cash condensing. I will go in and put all the placeholders in when I get home, but I have a note of it here. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that supports me week in, week out, everybody that messages me when I'm quiet. I really, really do appreciate you guys. But that's my time up. We always go over to his mum's now at 7 o'clock. We've just started that since he had his op, just to get him out for a walk. And I'll actually miss it when I go home. But anyway, that's what we're going to do just now. And I'm going to go and blow my nose. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good weekend. And hopefully I'll be on track with the cash stuffing and the closeout on Sunday. Take care. Bye.